Hi, I am going to speak about Scala programming language today. Uh, Scala programming language is a general purpose programming language. It is both object oriented and functional, and it is first released on 20th January 2004. It is designed by Martin Odesky. Martin Odesky was an important contributor for Java compiler. Author is very fond of functional programming. He wanted to avoid write constraints of Java and start with a clean slate to design something better than Java. He also wanted to stay close to the Java ecosystem and hence built a new language for JVM. I chose Scala language to write this paper because I was very fascinated by the language due to its extensive use of open source data engineering projects. As it is general purpose language, it can be applied everywhere, but I wanted to tell where it can be use it in great effect. So why I'm telling data engineering, because Scala has advanced functional features, strong concurrency support, and very suitable for building complex data engineering applications. It has already been proven that 15 Apache projects built using Scala, including Apache Spark and Apache Flink. And it is also mainly it can also effectively used for backend system, that also for especially large organizations, because it supports it is modern programming language with advanced features and enables write writing clear, concise, and consistent code due to its syntax. Many frameworks and libraries being built using Scala, used by many large organizations such as Twitter, Apple, Google, New York Times, to build highly performant backend applications. And its distinctive language features are one of the most effective and powerful feature for it is pattern matching. We use switch case or switch most of you know the switch statement, which we use for which we use as loops in most of the programming languages. Here the pattern matching in I want to explain it with an example. Here if you see uh, one second. Yeah, pattern matching. Here I am declaring a car with two input arguments maker and the category, and also a truck with maker and axles. In switch case, it will exactly look whether it is specifically that string or else that particular int. Uh, like that in all the programming language, but here it just see the pattern, whether it is whether it is giving the correct, if we give that, if it is a case car maker and category, it doesn't see whatever it is here if we see the example, it generally sees it generally sees whether the check vehicle, new car, Tesla, and electrical. And if even if we give some Toyota and gas, it will give the output as as it is a car, like it's a vehicle and it is a car. And if we give check vehicle, new truck, Benz, 8, even if we give something else here, it will recognize it as a vehicle. So it doesn't actually cares about the string we pass, it only care about the pattern we pass as the input. And the other important feature is higher order functions. uh, and higher order function support, it's one of the advanced feature as well. See if we want to here see this example. Here we are applying a math in range, we are giving an giving two integers and the range of it. Here the above example uses the higher order functions in Scala. Since Scala treats functions as first class citizens, we can use functions as arguments to methods. If you see the above example, we applied a function passed to an argument so that it performs the computation. In the usage, it can be quickly defined sum of integers, if this is the definition that we gave in the uh, usage, we are actually getting the addition of two integers, or else squares of integers. I mean, it avoided the additional code that we needed to perform this particular like integer, like squares of integers. So this is more analogous to JavaScript, where there is wide usage of functions as arguments to methods, but this can significantly reduce the amount of code that needed to be written. So it is very useful in building elegant abstractions, boosting developer productivity. Available in functional languages such as JavaScript, where it can be used extensively, as I discussed like previously. And evaluation. So Scala is like less orthogonal, therefore it's not simple. Although it keeps things consistent, there are still many ways to achieve the same task. Without enforcing the standard way to use those features, a large code base can quickly become quite unwieldy. This is one of the main criticisms where multiple organizations had part down due to the complexity and the significant uh, learning curve for the developers. So, and again, one like control structures. Control structures, I found them very intuitive, natural, and expressive. Scala really blows like most programming language with the support of pattern matching. It's one of the like powerful features, and the power of match or case cannot be understated, as it is used extensively to great effect in many Scala projects. And the data types, Scala has like all the general data types like string, boolean, integer, and all those things. And it also have like few unconventional data types such as unit, none, etc., which handle specific cases around no data and helps it more functional. And abstraction, uh, Scala has like it is exception support and features to great elegant abstraction, enhances developer productivity. There are many features in the language to ensure the rich abstraction can be developed. The focus of language on advanced functional features aids in creation of strong abstractions such as higher order functions. Currying help creating powerful abstraction, where it helps avoid writing a lot of boilerplate code and helps with the extension of code. And the next one is syntax design. Scala has very thoughtful syntax that focus on language creator that focused by the language creator to create a consistent and exquisite language. There are many deliberate choices throughout the language to ensure that it is appropriate and easy to use. One example is generics, where there is dependable way to deal with generics. Additionally, syntax was made flexible to ensure that developers can use it effectively to write expressive code. Expressi- Expressivity. Everything is treated as expressions, leading to a really expressive language. Scala, by design, is very expressive language. Scala has many explicit design choices to improve the expressiveness of the code. And the type checking. It supports strong type checking with intuitive type reference. It's strongly statistically typed language, similar to Java. The strong type system helps in writing safe code. While it is strongly typed, it has provided uh, string type inference that helps in avoiding lots of like strong type inference that helps in avoiding lot of boilerplate code and improve productivity. So this is about the Scala language that I've known, and thank you for listening.